Good morning, y'all. Cup of black coffee. And I have an exciting treat. Some new tobacco from Cornell Diehl. I went on to Tobacco Review's website, and it's listed, but there's not a single review up. It's pretty new. Chenet's cake. Oh, there we go. Ostensibly named for the farmer who discovered the process of turning burley into perique. That little bit of information there was new to me. I was under the impression that perique was its own strain of tobacco, so that's something I'll have to look in more. If you know something about that, drop something in the comments for me. So most of you probably know that Cornell Diehl has undergone some operational changes. In my opinion, taking a great house to possibly a better one. And I think I hope this will be an example of that. They've launched 3 tobaccos that are especially designed for cellaring. And this is the first one I'm going to review. I have gotten a hold of all 3, so that's exciting. All right, so just briefly give you what Chenet's cake is about. Then I'll pull it out. I'll smoke it. I'll give an instant review to a tobacco that is designed for cellaring. So, you know, for whatever that's worth. So Chenet's cake is named in honor of Pierre Chenet, farmer credited with discovering the process turns burley into perique in 1824. It's a combination of Virginia and perique pressed into an old-fashioned crumble cake. It's a perique powerhouse for those who simply can't get enough of this truffle of tobaccos. Estimated peak 10 to 15 years, but it's fantastic right now. So that's what Cornell Diehl says about their blend. Let's see. Now I did already pop the seal 5 minutes ago, and it's delightful. It smells like a burley Virginia raisin cake. Terrible description, but there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the old plug knife and try to do this thing quick. I'm filming this on a new computer's webcam, so I'm not going to be moving the camera around like crazy. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. Ooh, is that going to show it? Maybe. That might have shown it. I can't even see the screen. Got it all crumbled. And whoop, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood to edit a video today, so this is what I'm doing. I'm making you suffer through the whole entire process. But we're friends, so you don't mind. Alright. Still a little moist, not surprisingly. But it crumbled very nicely. Honestly, I didn't even need to use a knife. I'm going to smoke it in one of my little everydays. So when I got in the car, I realized I hadn't brought a pipe. So I had to use one of my car pipes. This is a fine smoker. And I'm excited about this tobacco. Here we go. thought right now is to cellar about half of this and smoke the other half. Although given this, how much is this? It's 1.5 ounces. I just have to get some more tins. It's smoking slightly woodsy. The aroma it gave off was definitely a lot bigger than the smoking experience. Which makes me wonder there are these little hints at complexity that I expect would really begin to emerge after cellaring it for a while. Yeah, right now it's smoking like a standard Virginia, maybe a bit of tastefully applied burley. The Perique is there only at the finish. A little bit of black pepper at the end, but only lightly. That's nice. Yeah, so I think the focus of this tobacco ends up being the back end of the smoke. A lot of black pepper in the throat, tiny little bit of bite, very pleasant little bite, but not a lot of body up front. It's a solid tobacco. The most intriguing thing about it is the promise of things to come. The Perique just feels like it's waiting to get out. Beyond where it is now. And I guess I'll have to make a video in 4 years. I'm not waiting 15, I'll tell you that much. So, there's a question for you, the viewer, or for anyone from Cornell Diehl who happens to watch. What makes for a peak aging time, cellaring time, of 10 to 15 years? That seems a lot for the peak time. Someone explain that to me. Chenet's cake, nice little tobacco, promise of great things to come. And don't forget, I have 2 more Cornell Diehl's to review. Peace be upon you.